Thank you so much, Daniel Ohome, back in Nairobi. It is back to school, like you've rightly put it, and of course, after a long holiday, now the learners are now resuming learning activities in their respective schools, and also think about the new curriculum, that is the CBC curriculum, that is actually presenting some of the grey areas that will need combing, even as the admission is set to kickstart on the 30th of January 2023. And of course, I will be able to speak with the County Director of Education here in Kisumu to give us a snippet of the level of assessment that has already been done in Kisumu to ascertain the number of schools that have been inspected and assessed for the rollout of the same curriculum. But for now, I am at Xaverian Primary and Junior Secondary School just to speak with the head teacher of this school to help us understand what are some of the preparations for the rollout of that curriculum. Remember, the state was had scheduled the recruitment of at least 30,000 teachers to facilitate the rollout of that curriculum, and those are some of the issues I've been looking into as we continue with that discussion, or rather with that topic here. And at this moment, Wahome, you will allow me to bring on set the head teacher. This is Xaverian Primary and Junior Secondary. Mwalimu, if you can just look into the camera and talk to us about the new curriculum. Tell us, how prepared is Xaverian Primary and Junior Secondary School for the rollout of the new curriculum?
Thank you. My name is George Polo. George Polo is the head teacher of Xaverian Primary School, Kisumu Central Sub-County. We have 268 of our learners who are meant to be transiting to the Junior Secondary School section. We already have, they have already been assessed, of course, in November last year, and all of them will transit at 100% transition rate. As a school, I would say we are prepared. Already we have made the classrooms. Classrooms are ready for them. Today, we are receiving learners from grade 1 to grade 6, and of course, class 8, who came today this morning. And now we are just making sure that we are ready in terms of furniture, in terms of the orderliness of the classrooms. I think we have put them in place, and we are ready to receive them when they resume on 30th.
All right. There's always been the issue of learner-teacher ratio, and the state had planned to recruit at least 30,000 teachers to accommodate, rather to facilitate the rollout of the new curriculum. Have you been able to receive any new teacher posted to this school?
Oh, we have not received so far, but our discussion with the county director, TSC, indicates that we are going to receive teachers, and I'm sure we are prepared. Even in my own staff currently, I have teachers that are very qualified to even handle the junior class section. So I'm sure we are ready already. We are ready and very ready to receive those learners. Thank
you that you've touched on the qualification of the current crops of teachers to handle that juniors, the new rollout of new curriculum. Tell us, is there any plans to build their capacity even more so that to effectively handle the new curriculum?
True. I want to say that most of the teachers we have gone through CBC training, and you realize that grade 7 and grade 8, the content has not changed so much greatly from what it used to be in the old system. And I want to believe that my teachers are able to, because they have all gone through CBC training, they are able to effectively handle those classes. However, the ministry and the TSC have put things in place to ensure that teachers are trained. And training begins, I think, next week. I also want to believe that in that crop of new teachers that will be trained, our school will be able to get at least a few of them. I have 3 streams, and I believe and I'm praying that I'll get 3 teachers trained to add with the number that I have to handle the CBC class. That's the junior secondary school.
Your school produced one of the top candidates in the 2022 KCPE exams. She appeared in the top 10, and that means many people will be looking to bring their learners here. What are some of the structural changes you've been able to effect, even as you wait for the state to build more classrooms and laboratories? What are some of the structural changes you've been able to effect so that the new curriculum can kick off smoothly?
Thank you. It is true that with the good results that we posted in the KCP last year, where we had one of the top candidates at 423, and we had over 14 of them getting 400 marks, there have been a surge, very serious surge of parents wanting to bring children in this school. but the resources are not, do not allow us to admit to a certain extent. However, today as we talk, the school is really crowded. We have a large number of students in each class, but I'm happy that we're equal to the task. We are equal to the task because the teachers are ready and they have come back ready to work and provide, give their best. I want to believe that we are not going to let anybody down. We are going to do our best to ensure that we provide and help the government in its urge to get 100 transition. We are going to do that.
And precisely, if you can be specific, how many learners do you have right now, with excluding the new admissions and the number of teachers?
Currently, I have 32 primary school teachers. I have 15 in the ECD. I have 5 of them that are employed by the board. Total population of the pupils today stands at 2,200. That is excluding the Kenya Junior Secondary School learners. That is, there are 268 that I expect to come. So today we are talking about population of about 2,300 learners. Yes, and I'm not complaining. Our population now, the number of teachers is enough to handle this number. I'm very, very grateful to the TSC that have always ensured that they post for us effective teachers that give my work very easy as the head teacher of the school.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Wahome, that is Mr. George Polo, the head teacher of Xaverian Primary and Junior Secondary School here in Kisumu, talking to us about their level of preparedness, even as we wait for the rollout or the new admissions of the junior secondary learners. And also you've heard him mention that this is quite a popular school and big in size actually. You've heard me mention that he has about 2,000 pupils at this school here, and more than 30 teachers, and is confident that with the rollout of the new curriculum, the school will be able to facilitate that smoothly, even as they wait for the state to recruit more teachers and post them here, and also construct more structures in terms of laboratories and more classrooms to accommodate and seamlessly facilitate the transition to the new curriculum. Well, like I've mentioned, we'll be able to speak with the County Director of Education later on to get to understand how many schools have been assessed and how many schools are able to accommodate and facilitate the rollout of that curriculum. But for now, I will hand it back to you so that you can continue with that important discussion in studio. Wahome, back to you.